episode 1 that I'm into with y'all.
What's up, Mo? We back at him again, man. When they throw this in, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you fell a lot with your boy stories with me. At this time, Mo, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on that road to 100,000 subscribers. If you're new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto by now. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show. AV Mob, let's get him, let's get him. Let's go. What's up, Mob? We back at him again, man. Kicking it off for the top. V Crime, story time. The last king of the cut, man. Now, this situation right here, you already know we going right back inside of that cut, man. So now, let's break down a little discrepancy that we've been having in the comments, man. Make sure at this moment you like, share, comment, subscribe, man, and drop us a comment. So now, I believe the original cut is the Maryland House of Corrections. That is the original first cut. Then you got the Maryland Penitentiary. That's his own institution. That's his own entity. Then when the original cut, the Maryland House of Corrections, got shut down, then I believe they got the second cut, so forth and so on. So now, let's get back to it. But during this time, we taking it to the original cut, the Maryland House of Corrections. So boom, got the little dude named Tankhead, right? So now Tankhead,
Maryland House of Corrections, y'all tune in.
Now, think about Tankhead was he was born into a bloodline full of gangsters. I'm talking about from the very beginning. He had a grandfather who, since back in the day, he was involved in like the underworld mafia type thing, like not the Italians, but you know, the underworld for real, like the gangsters that was shaking and moving in the city, and they was also moving on mob time, meaning like they had their own clique, they had their own rackets, they was extorting, they was catching packages, so forth and so on. And whether you know it or not, a lot of black men back in those days, when you was involved in the underworld, they also had their connections with the Italians, they had their connections with the Guineas and so forth. What are you doing? So now, boom, Tankhead certified OG. He learned the game from his father. Now his father ended up, you know, serving 20 years in federal prison. He come home. He ends up getting into a little bit of turf war with some dudes on the other side of town. You know, sadly, Tank's father ended up passing away. After that, Tank ended up stepping up to the plate.
I couldn't see it anymore, but I knew how much mentally was in there. But it's so hot outside.
How much is in there? 100?
No, like 97, 98.
That's enough for me to get some air. I see that you gonna make that taco meat.
Did you stick it in the fridge?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Cause it was leaking. Well, it was gonna be.
I was like, oh my God, I literally left it out and didn't put it in the fridge this morning.
Yeah, we hungry. But I want a beef quesadilla. He want regular quesadilla. So I'm like, at that point, we might as well make spaghetti. Because I don't know what else to make with it.
I was going to make, like, if lasagna and baked ziti had bacon.
You want that? Like lasagna?
I want lasagna.
He like lasagna. He like your lasagna. Okay.
Because I was like, I know you probably don't want tacos again for that 1000th time, but you can never go wrong with tacos.
We ain't leaving no more. We not leaving no more.
I wasn't.
No, you know what I'm talking about? Me and him.
It's staying on nothing.
It's so hot outside.
Yeah, I know.
It's like 92.
Well, it won't that hot earlier when I was out there. I was under the shade. It was cool. We need not water, something to drink. Like cranberry juice or something. All right, let's get back into this, y'all. Maryland, biggest penal facility.
He ain't playing no more. Now, the thing about Shorty that made him ultra violent wasn't the fact that he was able to produce violence, not the fact that he was easily tempered, but the fact that he was mild-mannered, quiet. He was a short dude, laid back and humble. So when you dealing with a mindset in
pencil.
No, that's like
laugh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And a person like that is kind of good and bad because they stay out the way, but they so stayed out the way. You got dudes that don't got common sense. They look at that shit as weakness and they always trying to try Shorty. So now He out here ripping and running. He done learned the game from his father. He done inherited his father corner. So his father was a big time dude of this neighborhood over here on the west side. Now, when he passed away, Lord Tankhead step up. So he's now orchestrating the block. Now, don't get me wrong, the homeboys that the father was running with, they more so like, man, fuck this, running in the group shit. And I'm not ready to be working for my homeboy son. So they ended up branching off, running their own blocks, getting young niggas to work up under them. So now Tank got this whole little neighborhood in his hands right now. He probably got like 4 or 5 blocks that he up under control of. So boom, he get that motherfucker pumping and jumping. He get that motherfucker to doing about $10,000 to $12,000 a day. Now you already know, like I told y'all, it's always people you don't have no beef with. I don't even know you, that they build up and conjure up the thought in their mind of you owe them something. Why? Because let's say you 21, I'm 25. Shit, I was born before you, shorty. I've been out here hustling before you, man. You ain't ready to just come around here because your father gave you the block, and now you done built this block up with hard work and dedication, and you ain't even gonna put me on the count, and you ain't giving me no money. No, fuck no, shorty. You gonna have to cut me in. These are the wicked and wild mindset ideas that a man will work up like, my nigga, I don't owe you nothing. You just told me you 5-6 years older than me. Why are you looking at me to put you in a position where you've been out here? When my father was out here, you wasn't working for him. So why would I owe you something and I don't even know you? So boom. Him and the little dude from around this way, like I told you, the older guy, they gets into an argument. Damn, yo, you ain't even gonna put a nigga on account. You ain't gonna offer me a job. None of that shit, little Tank here. All right, that's a bad man. Fuck you. Whole time Tank here say, man, who the fuck was you talking to? First of all, you ain't even come at me on no man time. You coming around here trying to like, you pressing down on me. I'm right here chilling on the block with my men, my comrades for real. When you come right here talking about, man, what's up? Let me holler at you, Lord Tank. What type time I'm on? Then you hit me with this shit. Of course, I ain't giving you a job. Boom. But now it's beef because the dude that said F you. So we like, all right, that's a bet. Now, when the Lord dude go ahead and leave from around Tankhead and them waiting, he started linked with some dude boys. Now, what I mean by dude boys is these is guys that don't got no spine. They don't got no mind of their own. So any plan, anything that they can look forward to, like, oh shit, man, if we do this with bro, we gonna fuck around and be the big guys. Now they just waiting for their shot. They the type that's any moment now type of dudes. He ended up going to go get some flunkies for real, telling them they gonna go around there and rob Tankhead and them. Of course, these is dude bags. They ain't got no mind. They load up. They go steal a car. They spin around there. But when they spin around there and jump out, they get spotted because Tankhead got, like I told you, he got 4 corners and 4 blocks under control. So they had already spotted this wild van that don't nobody know pulling up with 2 masked men in there. Boom. They jump out, man. Tankhead and them get to flushing the whole car out. Bung, 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 bung. These fools leave the car. They get to taking off through the alley, bring them to the up like, this is a block, this is an alley, block, block, block. But each one, like, you can run through the alley. Right. They take off through the alley. They run 2-3 blocks up. They get up out of there. But we already know where the hitting came from. So now Tankhead and them like, man, fuck that shit. Load up the troops, knock them niggas off. Now, Tankhead, he the type of dude that I'm not going to just give orders and not participate. If I'm the boss, I'm supposed to be the... I got to get my hands dirty too. So he ends up jumping in the car. They spin around there. They get buck wild on the block. Bung, 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 bung. Of course, like it always go, they get into a high-speed chase. No time out here to shot. As they trying to pull off the block, time out, get behind them. They get pursuit. Lord dude that's behind the wheel end up snagging, running into a tree. They bam out. They get booked. They go to trial. They catch their time. They ends up getting like 22 years between the pistol, the drugs in the car, and the shooting that the police was able to tie them into. They gone. All of them probably get like 20 or better. So now they on their way up the cut. They gets up there, but up the cut. They all get separated. So one probably go to Hagerstown, one go to North Branch, and then now he going to the cut. So bum, Tankhead get down there. As soon as he come through, you already know what time it is. This you enter into a place that's full of men, aggression, violence, and no common sense because you got people with no hope. You got people that feel like, man, I ain't got nothing to live for, shorty. I got double life, man. I got 60 years. I got 80 years. I got life plus. I ain't got nothing to live for. So anything that I want that I don't got, I'm willing to take that shit, and they willing to damn near kill and die about it. So when you dealing with a person in that mindset, you can't deal with them rationally. You can't think like, oh, man, let me just have a good heart. Let me be compassionate. No, you got to look them in their eyes and let them know, listen, I'm gonna be on the same type time you want. So boom, he come through. But like I told you, he laid back, he quiet, and he short, and he humble. So he already got a complex. So he fall on the tip, where when he get on the tip, Just like how the last situation, you got OGs from all through the city, and you got regular dudes, all eyes on him, though everybody stand him down. So it's only just a matter of time of who gonna try him first. He gets situated, he laid back for real. One day he go in the shower. Now, what a motherfucker don't know about Lil Tank Head is he ain't green and he ain't slipping. He goes in the shower for real, he already on point. And he done smuggled a joint from where he came from. You know what I mean? He just slide that motherfucker up in a little parachute. So now he gets up there when he in the shower for real. The little dude that's trying to hit him, he running his cell. He grab his hammer. He trying to creep in there. Now when he running, it's like steam for real. So he coming there whole time, Tank like got his back up against the, not the wall, but it's like a little, like a half of a wall type shit. He got his back right there. He see the little nigga whole time. He got his banger like wrapped up in his towel. Boom, he grabbed his demonstration. The little dude look up. By the time he look up, just his luck coming through the water whole time. Tank slam that motherfucker on him. Bitch, he hit him right here in the shoulder. Now the little dude get the holler, but he still got his in his hand. I mean, you know, I guess his adrenaline keep him in the game, and he trying to survive. He swing that motherfucker his way whole time. And he done smuggled a joint from where he came from. You know what I mean? He just slide that motherfucker up in a little parachute. So now he gets up there when he in the shower for real. The little dude that's trying to hit him, he running his cell. He grab his hammer. He trying to creep in there. Now when he running, it's like steam for real. So he coming there whole time. Tank like got his back up against the, not the wall, but it's like a little, like a half of a wall type shit. He got his back right there. He see the little nigga whole time. He got his banger like wrapped up in his towel. Boom, he grabbed his demonstration. The little dude look up. By the time he look up, just his luck coming through the water whole time. Tank slam that motherfucker on him. Bitch, he hit him right here in the shoulder. Now the little dude get the howling, but he still got his in his hand. I mean, you know, I guess his adrenaline keep him in the game, and he trying to survive. He swing that motherfucker his way whole time. He hit Tank one time right here, but Tank adrenaline rushing, and he's so motherfucking mad. He just get the punishing, digging in his shit whole time. The little dude fall on the shower floor. Man, it's a rap. After that, Tank stand over and get the wearing his ass out. Mom. Hit his ass like 4 or 5 times whole time. Stand over him doing whatever he do. He got some niggas that don't really, they not his friends, but they even know of him through his father or his reputation in the street. They running there, they grab him, man, come the fuck on, Shorty, man, your dumb ass ready to get knocked off. They get him up out of there, leaving Shorty in the shower, pool of blood, boom. COs come, you know, Shorty end up getting found. They lock it down, but this is like this the cut. This ain't no abnormal shit. This is normal shit. This is how violent this institution was. Some shit like that is lock it down, do a count, let them back out. That right there lets you know, man, they don't give a fuck about nobody back here. But
they let you
tell y'all, man, stay out the streets. But at the Tank Head end up doing that. He ends up, of course, getting solidified, locking in with the good little crew that he built. And you know his reputation expanded and spread throughout the system. But look at the shit you got to go through to make a name. Just to live a peaceful until the next incident expire type of life, man. That's why I tell y'all, don't get involved in the streets, man. So you never got to go behind these walls right here. But with that being said, Mo, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you fell out with your boy stories with me. At this time, one more time for me, Mo. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, body slam that subscribe button, man. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's go.
Hey.
Why does it say paper jam when there's no...
My stuff.
What's up, Mo? We back at it again, man. Really thought it was gonna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you fell a lot with your boy stories with me. At this time, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you're new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto by now, man. Kick back, relax. What's up, Mo? We back at him again, man. Really thought it was gonna end.
Hold on, Chad. I'm ready to look them up.
Big June, he got this mind situation right here, man, is when people feel as though they bigger than the program. And what I mean by that is you got people that do kicking it off from the top. V Story Time episode 53. Let's dive into it. Y'all already know the routine, man. If you locked in with the mob and you'll appreciate these wicked and wild stories, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share the platform, and drop us a comment. Let's dive into it. So now, y'all, this situation right here, man, is when people feel as though they bigger than the program. And what I mean by that is you got people that do things when they back is put up against that wall, and then you got some people that is built in them, it's installed in them. Then you got them people that don't want nothing to do with it until you put them in a position where as though I gotta show you I ain't nothing to be played with. So now we got this dude coming up in the ghetto for real. His name, let's call yo Big June. So now Big June, he got this mindset of he the biggest and the baddest that did anything in the city. Now, why I say that is because for real, he a laid back type of guy. Now, yeah, he a laid back type dude, and he feel as though he has earned this reputation because.
Why don't you own an apartment building? I'm serious right now. Let me show you a path that could change your life, your financial future.
I own everything I have.
He gets into it with a guy, right? He from over West. Let's say he get into it with a dude from over East Baltimore right now. For real, the dude from over East really had him shook. He ain't want no problem. He ain't want no smoke. He was really tucking his tail. He was hiding out in the county. But he gets put in a position where as though he dealing with a little broad. Little broad, she got some cousins that's from over East Baltimore whole time. Little cousin and them put the pressure on her like, man, you know, it's family over everything. What the fuck, man? Shorty got a bounty on his head. And even if we can't spank him and get the whole 15 or 20,000, at least give us a location and a time and a place to where that we can pass the message and get 10,000 off the shit. They really just more so playing for the.
We back, baby.
Like, man, y'all be bluffing. Like, y'all do some shit like get around there, let off 60 shots, nobody get hit. So that shit is a waste of time. And then I still pay y'all off for the effort that y'all put in, but I'm not paying y'all because y'all hit the target. No, I want to get some motherfuckers that's going to actually hit the target. Man, they go ahead and do what they do. The big man go probably like 6'3" and 3 apiece, but he pay his real little shooters that's going to go handle the job. He puts them on the mission. So now they get on the mission. They goes down the bowling alley. He in there doing his 1-2, but just his luck, he got that motherfucker on him this night. So he stepped out front more so on the side of the bowling alley. He raised spark a cigarette. So he right there smoking. I guess his antennas is up. He sees a car right there lurking. I don't know what the car did. They must have pulled out looking hot. They probably was nervous too, whatever the case may be. But whole time when one of the little dudes jump out the car, they should have just rolled past, hung out the window and nailed him. But I guess the little dude wanted to stand over him, so he jumps out the car. But he got his hood on looking down like he looking on his phone or whatever. Whole time, Big June, he gets his antennas up. He get on point. He ends up coming off the hip, but he like backing up towards the door. By the time he gets to the end of the wall, he see the little nigga coming from, I guess from up under his hood, up off his hip. He raised all cracking at him. Big June just so happened he get off first. Boom, boom, boom. He ends up nailing the little nigga, put him down. He gets up out of there. Now he goes on the run for this situation too, because like I said, this shit is at a bowling alley and all the cameras on the side. So he ends up going on the run. Now, when he go on the run, let's just say about 6 months later, 7 months later, they track him down. He gets booked. Now, when he get booked, him and his lawyer fight the case off more so self-defense. Like, man, the nigga was ready to do something to me. However they work that out, He ends up catching his time for real. However many years he catch. But now he's moving with the mentality of, I'm a big man, I'm an M1er, I'm a head tapper, so forth and so on. So now that he moving with that type mentality, he moving and grooving through the system for real, and he moving with a tough guy mentality because he ain't really around nobody that got his type charge during this time. Like once he go to the system where he going to, or once he get around the right motherfuckers that you know they done did the same shit you did, probably worse, you gonna have to understand, listen, man, we don't give a fuck about that. Nobody cares about your charge. You got people that buy into that shit because they, oh man, he done did this to somebody. He must be a monster. But they don't know your circumstances because for real, Big Journey wasn't no head tap. His back was put up against that wall, and it was either his or yours. So anybody with common sense is going to self-preservation, going to kick in at all times. So now he over there for real. He started cracking slip to the little nigga named Peanut. Now Peanut is the total opposite, Lord dude. Don't want no smoke. And when I say don't want no smoke, mean he's not broadcasting it. He not running around beating his chest. Oh man, who trying to get into it with me? Now whole time Shorty over there for a double homicide, but don't nobody know it because he moved with the mentality, man, that shit ain't your business. And two, I'm not trying to brag on it and I ain't trying to scare nobody because the two little dudes that he ended up knocking off, that situation was wild. He got a little sister now. His little sister, for real, I ain't gonna lie, she was being a little too fast in the street. She was dealing with dudes older than her. Whole time she lies to one of the guys on the block that she was dealing with. She said she was, I believe she said she was like 27. Whole time she was 20. So that's a 7-year gap. Now, mind you, everything is still legal beagle, but you know, I guess Lil Peanut took that shit some type way when he found out, like, man, what the fuck, you damn near 30 and you messing with my sister, that's 20-year-old, man, I ain't fucking around with that, leave her alone. Whole time he ends up not doing the shit, but not only do he not stop messing with his sister, he go around town, of course, because the motherfucker got their ego to protect. He go around town, I don't know who the fuck the little nigga Peanut think he is, man, his sister grown, don't tell me what the fuck to do, mind my business, mind your business, stay out of my business, so forth and so on. So now, yeah, Peanut looking like, look, man, I don't bother nobody, but my word is all I got, and that's my sister, so I'm not trying to hear nothing when it come to mine. Whole time Peanut ends up catching up with the little dude for real. He spanks him in the alley. Now, when he spanked him, the body fall. Whole time, let's say about 2-3 weeks later, the dude that was messing with his sister, he got a little brother, and now his little brother is coming up in the streets, of course, trying to defend his big brother named, man, if I ever see the little nigga Peanut, or if I ever find out who did this to my brother, I'm gonna punish him. Then word come back because Peanut ain't ducking no rent, and motherfuckers talk too much, like I always tell you. So the word come back, the little dude Peanut did it. He jump out his body, he get out his mind, he start talking right. Instead of him just reacting and trying to find Peanut and nail him, people want to go around and broadcast and tell, and people feel as though, man, somebody must have told on me how I get grabbed up for this shit. You went around and told half of the city. You told 10 niggas over east, 10 niggas over west, 10 niggas down south, 10 niggas out the county. It's no way in the world everybody don't know what happened. You told everybody you was gonna do the shit. Now that it ended up happening, only you could have did it in our mind. So now, boom, right? He go around, he do that word, get back to Peanut on him. Peanut catch him lagging one night, stumbling out the club, jumping in the car, him in a pair of soft legs. Peanut end up flushing the car. But he was such a
pair of soft legs,
good little nigga. He only hit his man. He wasn't just hitting the car the way as though the broad could have got spanked too. He gets in front of the car. He in the driver's seat, the broad in the passenger seat. He nailed directly through the driver windshield. Boom. He hit Joe, gets up out of there. Long story short, wild night. Word had already got around who had did that shit to his big brother. They grabbed Nut up. Now, when they grabbed Peanut up, of course, he don't say nothing, he don't fold, but shit end up going left as far as like somehow, some way he was identified through the surveillance camera near the club where I don't know if it was a tattoo. It was something that vaguely identified him. He ends up taking the charge for the shit. He over the jail walking it down.
Hold on, I got
an idea. Big Journey. So now, big.
God damn, I'm gonna see if she fucking. wrap this shit up, chat. Yeah. What it is, bro? I don't do it on this page. Don't dig eat on here. Don't dig eat. You want to see me do push ups and stuff? Go my TikTok workout. Go follow that. You want to see me do push ups? You faggot. What's up, gun save dicks? That's funny as shit. I guess they do. They save them. Ooh. Ain't no timeout. Ain't no break. Man, shout out stories with V Mob, man. He the one. He be having 4 stories at once. I really got into this watching the penitentiary shit, but I feel like all his stories good for real. Y'all go subscribe to V Mob. Drink your water today. OG Bigfoot, you heard me.